Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students of class 6th from Government Girls Upper Primary School, BATAGUND Zone Mawar, today on date 24th of September 2020, that day is Thursday. Our subject math and topic exercise number 7.6. Dear guys, yesterday we solved question number 1 from part A to part D. Today we are going to solve question number 2, 3, 4 and 5. In question number 2, the question is Sarita bought 2 by 5 meter of ribbon and Lalita 3 by 4 meter of ribbon. What was the total length of the ribbon they bought? The two girls, Sarita and Lalita, they bought ribbon. Sarita bought 2 by 5 meter of ribbon and Lalita 3 by 4 meter of ribbon. We have to say what is the total length of the ribbon. Length, it is here. We solve this question by the way. By this way, length of the Sarita's ribbon 2 by 5 meter, length of Lalita's ribbon 3 by 5 meter. We are asked to say what is the total length of the ribbon. So it can be, there are two fractions. We can measure their total length by adding these two. That means it is the question of addition. 2 by 5 plus 3 by 4. Then making the equivalent fractions of these two fractions with the same denominator. It is done by multiplying the first fraction by the denominator of the second and the second fraction by the denominator of the first. Here it is 2 by 5 multiplied by this 4 and this 3 by 4 multiplied by this 5. It will become 2 4s are 8, 5 4s are 20 plus 3 5s are 15 over 4 5s are 20. Now these are the equivalent like fractions. Now these are like fractions retaining the same denominator and adding these numerators. It will be 8 plus 5, 8 plus 15, that is 23 by 20 meter. It is the total length of the ribbon. Then there is question number 3. Here is the cake. We have a cake. Nana got 1 plus 1 by 2 piece of cake and Najma got 1 plus 1 by 3 piece of cake. We have to say what is the total amount of the cake. Again we add these. It is a question of addition. It is are going to add these two fractions, that is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Try, dear guys, yourself. You can first convert it into improper fraction and then add these, or you can add by first adding the whole and then also adding the fraction and finding the total. There are two ways to find the answer of this question. Anyway, you will feel easy can be followed by you for this solution of this question. Then there is question number 3. Here are blank boxes. There are A, B and C. 3 parts are of this question. We have to fill this blank space. That is, there is some fraction which is subtracted by 5 by 8. The answer will be 1 by 4. We have to say what is this fraction here, which is subtracted by 5 by 8, and we will get 1 by 4. Dear guys, previous day we learned how can we solve these questions. Always the addition of these will be equal to this, because somewhat has been reduced from this and this is remainder. So if we add these two again, this blank space will be solved. So we will add these two, 1 by 4 plus 5 by 8. Now these are unlike fractions. As you know, we have to make their equivalent like fractions. The 1 by 4, it is equivalent like fraction. It can be obtained by multiplying this numerator and denominator by the denominator of this fraction. We will get 8 by 32. Now taking 5 by 8, it is equivalent like fraction will be got by multiplying this fraction by the denominator, this denominator, that is 5 by 8 multiplied by 4 by 4. It is answer is 20 by 30. Now 20 by 32, sorry. it will be equal to 20 by 32. Now adding these 8 by 32 plus this 20 by 32 being like fractions, retain the same denominator and add the numerators. 8 plus 20, that will be equal to 28 by 32. Reducing it to its lowest form, it will be equal to 7 by 8. Now there is question number 5, dear guys. There are two question parts of this, part A and part B. Here it is in part A. We have 2 by 3, 4 by 3. In this way, we have to add them. This arrow indication shows that when you go along this way, you have to add them. Being like fractions, 2 by 3 plus 4 by 8, you can solve is in this way. Being like fractions, add the numerators and retain the same denominator and write answer in this. And sad is the case for this portion also. Take this 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3 being like fractions, add the numerators and find the solution and write here. Now going in this way, in the vertical way, you have to subtract it. This sign shows you are going to subtract this. So taking 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3, when you go in the vertical way, 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 being like fractions, subtract numerators and retain the same denominator, you will get the answer. And again for this, 4 by 3 minus 2 by 3, 4 by 3 minus 2 by 3, going in the vertical way, you can follow this way and get your answer. And sad is the case in this. When you go in the horizontal way, you have to add, and going in the vertical way, you have to subtract. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3, you are going, when this you are going in the horizontal way, you have to add them. That is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 being the unlike fractions. You have first to make them like fractions with the same denominator and then add and write here the answer. And this also follows the same case. 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 being unlike fractions, make their denominator the same and then add. And while going in the vertical way, you have to subtract them. That is first making their numerators same and first making their denominators same and then subtracting the numerators, you will get the answer to write here. And in this also, 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4, unlike fractions, making their denominator same and then subtracting the numerators, you will get the answer for writing here. I hope you can you have understood it and can try yourself, inshallah. If any problem, you can contact me, inshallah. We will meet tomorrow again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi